Hey everybody, Mobile Gamers Unite here, enjoying another beautiful day in the garden. So, with everything happening and Sakura dropping here, and we did manage to get her, pretty much was she worth the hype, right? Was Saknasty worth it? And the reason I call her that is because she is worthy of the title. She is a nasty, nasty character. Let me just kind of break it down for you guys how everything played out. I did have about 70 summons to do on this banner, and I wanted to record my poll sessions, but I just found out that you can't. I wanted to buy the $20 bundle, and you can't do that on the PC. It'll tell you to go use a mobile device. So when I got into my mobile device, I got the $20 bundle. I couldn't help myself. I just started pulling. And actually, about 30 summons into it, we got an SSR, and it was Sakura. I was already psyched. I had, well over 5,000 crystals left. And I said, hey, it's a limited banner. Why not burn it? I did the rest in 10 pulls, and I did not get anything. But I did get Sakura, and I think she is the one to get off of this banner. They call it Sakura Wars for a reason. Everyone's warring over Sakura. So the reason I'm not too concerned with the other character, and if I miss something about this other character, I'm sure somebody will tell me. But pretty much Sakura belongs to Heroes of Time with Estelle and Joshua. My personal opinion is if you have Estelle, then I think that is the best tank to run with Sakura and Joshua, because Estelle is the only character in the game, to my knowledge, that has a cheer ability that increases people's critical. And critical is critical to Joshua and to Sakura. And that is because, well, Joshua is a rogue, and he really just wants to have a high crit, and to always crit, and to do fixed damage off of that. But Sakura, on the other hand, she actually has a mechanic to her crit. Okay? Her talent is Riken Arataka. Yeah, I think I even said that right. So pretty much, there's two parts to it. The first part is, after killing an enemy, all stats, except for hit points, increase by 5%. His hit points would just be OP. So that's just like Altamuller. Now it stacks up to 4 times. So this girl's gonna just be doing a little dance of death out there, and every time she kills somebody, she's just gonna get that much stronger and move on to the next target. But that's just the beginning, right? She has a second half to this. Oh yeah, also that effect cannot be dispelled, her stacks, which is really cool. Same thing with Altamuller. So when entering battle, if your skill is greater than the enemy's, you will attack first. And that includes her troops too. I just tested this. This is amazing right here. It just is, you get to attack your enemy. They don't even get to attack back if you kill them off. If you have units like these little red soldiers, the Dark Guard, these guys heal after combat. So if she can attack people, and these guys, attack first and they kill off their enemy, they're still going to get to heal off of that, and they're not going to take any damage, so it just becomes much more easy to keep her Dark Guard healed. And the other thing is, too, I know a lot of people, I think, are going to run Zealots on her because you can get their stats so high with the buffs. My Zealots aren't fully leveled out yet, so I've just been running the Dark Guard. I do like the fixed damage, I do like the healing that they do, and mine are level 10, so this is, the troop that I have her running around with right now. So she's already at over 4,000 power level. It was pretty easy to get her there. So let's see. My Sakura, obviously her attack is an S stat and her skill is an S stat. Mine is only 180 right now, and I'm going to be working on that. I still haven't decided exactly, as far as a rune set goes for this girl. I'm trying out Breeze right now because I like the added movement. It really gives her some spunk, and because I don't have any boots on her, I wish I did. Another pair of Apex. But you really want to concentrate on this girl's crit. I'm going to see if I can find, a good balance with crit and breeze so she can have the movement and some of the crit. And again, that's why Estelle's important, because Estelle is going to give this girl, 10% more crit along with Joshua. They're just going to be that much more effective. Now, if there's anything that the other SSR character tank does for her that Estelle doesn't, I don't know. I'm sure somebody will correct me on that. I don't think the other SSR character is bad. I know she has some very crazy niche moves and stuff. I just didn't pull her yet. I'll still try to throw any vouchers and stuff I get on this banner, but my whole thing is if you pulled Sakura, you're sitting pretty. She is definitely badass. She's the one to get off this banner. So here's what I equipped her with. The Blood Sword Hunting. I like this thing. Obviously, anything that gives attack and skill is what you want this girl to have. This also has a chance to add fixed damage. I put Gaia's armor on her. When she gets attacked, her defense will increase by a certain percentage if her hit points are above 80%. I think that works very well with the Dark Guard since they're always healing. And of course, magic damage taken is decreased by a certain percent. I like that for her, just in case she gets hit with some kind of magic AoE along the way, she can shrug some of it off. Alright, but none of this stuff is set in stone. The Reaper's Breath, I just happen to have one lying around that already had 13% hit points, and it had Breeze on it already. So I went ahead and just threw that on her. And for her accessory, I really didn't have that many extra accessories laying around. The Lone Star Amulet, I had it laying around. This is giving hit points and attack. Really, I would want to put an accessory on her that's giving her crit and boosting her crit. But I just haven't got around to that yet. I'm testing this build out, and so far, she's pretty awesome. Some of her attacks, like Uka Hushin, right? This is an AoE, so Joshua's fusion power is going to increase the effectiveness of her AoE skills, and that's not the only one she gets. I have 2 runestones. I will be runing this girl out. If we go down here, she gets Sunshade, which can be very helpful in retaining hit points, especially with the Dark Guard. She gets Bloodbath, but I don't think you're going to be using Bloodbath if you have Deathmatch. And she does come with Deathmatch, and that increases your crit, and it increases your attack by 12%, and I think you take like a 7% reduction to your defense and magic defense, so it's worth it for her because she gets that crit in there. So as far as her 1-point skill, you're probably going to be running around with Deathmatch, right? Yeah, right here. When entering battle, units attack and skill increase by 12, defense and magic defense decrease by 7. That's a very good trade for her, considering if your skill's high enough, which this increases your skill, you're not even going to get attacked back. Your enemy's not going to be able to retaliate. You're going to get to attack first. You're probably going to wipe them out in one shot. Hopefully, at least. That's the idea. And then you can load her up. She can have a Roar. That way she can break the attack of a boss or something. And if you want, you can put Sunshade on her. Give her a little bit, more spunk in the hit point department, the survivability department. So the other cool thing about these new characters is they turn into little mini Gundams. This is just cool. When I first saw this, I didn't know if it was just part of the storyline cutscene or something, that we get these little steampunk Gundams. But yeah, the world of Langrisser has been touched by steampunk now, so this is cool. I absolutely love this. On top of that, I mean, like I said, this girl, she's like the Langrisser Chizuru, and I've always loved Chizuru. I like the whole getup that she has. It really looks cool. But if we go down here to Sakura Kubu, sorry, the sun's in my eyes, it's kind of hard to read. She does get another AoE. Hyaka Rorin. Yeah, Hyaka Rorin. Yeah, okay. This thing right here attacks all enemies along 3 tiles. I love that. That's great. You can engulf a whole party with that. Dealing 0.36 AoE damage, nothing new here, and causes enemies' skill to decrease by 30%. Damage taken to increase by 30% and inflict heal reversal. All healing effects are turned into damage equal to 30% of the healing amount last 2 turns. Okay, so she kind of does the same thing that Lestelle does. She'll turn your healing into damage. That is really awesome. Also, if you notice, it says skill is decreased by 30%. That is very helpful to her because, again, if she has a higher skill than you, she's going to get to attack first, and she's going to get all her damage off on you before you can do anything. So this is really helpful to her. I'm going to spend the runestones. I'm going to get this AoE ability. Other than that, she gets Endure. When entering battle, defense increased by 7%. I don't see anybody using that. And over here, she does get Smash. She gets to push the target around. And this is always useful. Smash is always useful. Anytime you have to move people around. There's been a lot of level 65 content where you have to move one of your enemies to get him within 2 blocks of another enemy. So he doesn't have some sort of crazy, ridiculous buff. So it is very nice that she has this utility in her kit where she can move people around. But I think I'm going to try to be running her with her 2 AoEs and Deathmatch. And if I have to, I will swap in Smash if I have to move somebody around. So this is what I'm playing around with right now, and I will keep you guys posted. But she is an absolute menace already. She's just out there destroying things. Nothing's really getting to retaliate against her. Also, I like how she bridges the gap between Empire, Honor, and Heroes of Time. This is really nifty. When I first heard of Sakura, I knew she was part of Empire. I had no idea that she got along so well with Joshua and Estelle. I just didn't know that. So this was very surprising to me in a very happy way. Because she can run with Estelle and Joshua, and she can benefit from that cheer thing, which can stack to the critical. So you can really run a critical party with Estelle and Joshua and her now. And don't forget, Leonhardt can be in there. She is also part of the protagonist fusion group, in case you want to do that. If you're a new player and you just started and you get Sakura, boom, you already have a fusion group for her to buff her stats. She can be very effective in protagonist. You don't need that cheer ability because chances are her crit is going to be much higher than most of the enemies she fights anyways. One important thing to kind of remember is that the Evil Slayer class here, this is going to favor her talent much more than the little Gundam here is. The Gundam's key stats are attack, defense, and hit points. A little more tanky. The Evil Slayer is attack and skill. So this makes the difference of about 100 skill. That's a huge difference for this girl, and she uses that skill to proc her talent. So this is the class that you're going to want to end in for the simple fact that her crit gets an extra 100 to it. And that makes her talent proc that much more. So I'm going to play around with this character, and I will give you guys like a full in-depth review. This is like the pre-review. We just got her. I'm still trying to bond her out, but I cannot wait to get her to 5K real quick. All in all, it's been an awesome day. Leading up to today, I went to the hospital last night. I had a terrible stomach flu thing going on. I didn't know what was going on. I was freaking out, and I was like, man, I'm going to be stuck in the hospital. I'm going to miss Sakura Wars. So I was pretty happy that I did manage to pull her today. I had some great luck, and I've been worrying that I wasn't going to have any luck on this banner, and it is a limited banner. Now, I didn't clear the whole banner. I didn't get the other character, but like I said, I'm happy with Sakura. Yeah, take that, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. I can't pull a second Sephiroth to save my life. But I hop over on Langrisser and I throw 20, 30 tickets and I get my SSR and it's just awesome. I'm happy. Today's an awesome day. Everybody rejoice. But if you did not pull any of these characters, do not freak out. We still have 2 weeks. We have plenty of time. There is going to be crystals to grind out and resources to get. Also, that $20 bundle that I purchased is up. It's $20 and you get 20 summons for it. I absolutely love that they do that in this game. So it beats buying Lapis by like a mile and a half, okay? So Mobile Gamers Unite, powered by Alienware, still learning how to use all this stuff. Wish I could have made a better video for you guys, but your boy was at the hospital. You know, I spent like 8 hours up there. That's 8 hours I could have, you know, been learning how to use this software better. Okay, I was really hoping to have an intro and everything for you guys, but hey, work in progress. But I am home now, and I'm going to start playing around with this girl, see what she does, and I will keep you guys informed. But so far, yeah, you better believe the hype. She's legit. She's very nasty. I can't wait to run her. And yeah, this girl is going to be gracing people's PvP teams. She's going to be bridging the gap between Joshua, her, and Empire. I really like that. So, Mobile Gamers Unite, here's my food for thought right now. Sakura is definitely worth it. You know, especially if you have Estelle and Joshua. She's a great addition to that team. That is all I can say so far. I'm going to go do some gameplay, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Everybody have an awesome day, and may RNG be with you, and I hope you all, pull an SSR off this awesome collab. And if you don't, hey, we still got time. Alright, nobody freak out yet. So Mobile Gamers Unite, you guys have an awesome day. I'll talk to you soon. Leave me a comment if there's anything I missed, any tidbits I missed about this character or the other SSR character. Please let me know. I know the other SSR character, she's a tank. She does have some very awesome niche use. So leave me a comment. Let's talk about this stuff. Especially if you know something about the other SSR character and how they mesh together. So leave me your comments, guys. They're always welcome. I love reading through them. Let's talk about this stuff, and everybody have an awesome day. Peace.